worked well, hasn't it?
No, the next baby will be...
Jasper the circus dog. You're right, there is two. Two ladybirds.
One's there, one's there. Well, there's 4 ladybirds.
The 4?
Yeah,
I found a caterpillar and all. Is that still there? A green one?
Oh, is it there? It's on the...
Hello! It's the first garden collaboration of the year, hosted by Meg Woodsill. I'll have the link of everybody else's channels involved in the description box below if you want to check out their gardening collaborations. But it's kind of, it's a relaxed collaboration. They can put their video on any time in the last week of this month, so I don't know when they're putting their videos on, but the majority of people taking part are homeschool mums like myself. So if you're interested, I've got hair in my mouth, so if you're interested in homeschool...
Well, you can film me if you want, because I'm not having a wee.
Thank you, Pink. Pinky says I can film her because she's not having a wee. That's always nice to know. This is my 2nd year hosting it. If you want to take part, you don't have to do it every single month. You can just do 1 month or whenever you fancy. Or so I film what's happening, but there's not a lot happening because it's March. The weather's glorious at the minute, but this is full spring. The weather will turn to hell again before it actually is nice. So I'm trying to resist temptation, not plant anything at the minute. But I did say I wasn't going to plant any seeds indoors till the 1st April, but I've cracked. I planted cucumbers, tomatoes.
Don't forget those sweet peppers either.
Sweet peppers.
And broccoli.
And sunflowers in my windowsills. But I'm trying not to do anything else just yet. You what, Pudge?
I've took his lead off.
Okay. How much I get done this year depends on the baby, because we've come down. I've got 1 job done and he woke up and I've had to sit in shade with him, and I might attempt to put him in the pram in a minute, but even if he's happy, it won't be for longer than 10 minutes. So, but I've done the allotment before with little babies, and it used to frustrate me a bit when I couldn't get things done. But it doesn't now, because if I can't get it done, I can't get it done. I've just got to do what I can do, little and often. So I'm gonna have to do my update from here because of your man there. So right down at the bottom is my greenhouse. I've lost 3 panes of glass in the storms, but I'm hoping if I can't get the panes of glass back in, or these what were they called, polycarbonate squares someone gave me, if I can't put them in the holes, I'm just going to wrap it in cling film. It's my 1st year with the greenhouse, and I was dead worried that the storms had properly destroyed it, but they haven't, luckily. I don't know if you can see on the bottom, we've covered as much of the floor as we could, because the bottom half of the plot is absolutely covered in bindweed last year. So I've covered up as much of the bottom as I can and put raised beds on it. There's baths, there's cupboards, there's tyres. I don't know if you can see, but in some of the we planted loads of flower bulbs last December, and the daffodils have come up. The tulips have, but they haven't flowered yet, and the crocuses have come up, so there's some flowers down there. This bit here, I don't know if you can see the raspberry canes. I saw on a YouTube video last night that if you put, don't start grumping, hang on, I'll show you beanie while I sort my baby. If you put sawdust around the raspberry canes, or old straw, old animal bedding, it rots down and gives nutrition into the ground, but it also stops weeds growing around them. And I thought, well, I'll try that, because I've got loads of... Hang on, my baby again. There's Beanie again. See, this is why I'm getting no done. I thought I've got shed loads of animal bedding because we've got chickens. So I put sawdust with chicken poo around the raspberry canes. But I might do another layer next time we come, because surely the deep-pretties are better it'll work. That bit, I'm trying to dig all that over to plant potatoes in, because the bit I normally use at the top, Beanie again, the bit I normally use at the top of hammered it, so I'm trying to use a new bit. Hang on, let me try and pink stoat camera in a minute.
Don't put your fingers on it.
You're filming. Right. Thank you, darling. It's the absolute chaos, right? I'll show you. I'll walk around quick and show you before we go, because clearly baby's not going to let us do out, which is fine. Right. So down there, look, raised beds, like I said. Some flowers starting to grow. Here's the old sawdust and chicken poo I put around my raspberry canes. But I am going to do another layer, because I think probably the thicker it is, the better for stopping weeds. Trying to dig all that over for potatoes. There's baby fruit trees we planted last year are still little, look. And that bit there where that bath is, it was a blackberry bush, and Pudge said, can I have that bit? Because they do a children's competition with it for the allotment. And he's done ever so well. He's totally dug the blackberry bush out, all the roots and everything. He's cleared it, and then he's nicked one of my raised beds, one of my baths as a raised bed, and put it there. He's on about, we've been bringing wood down, because he's on about making a fence around his bit, but we'll see how we get on. Bod and Bean did that. They planted a couple of strawberry runners and put bricks round. I know, but we're going in a minute, sweetheart.
I'm getting hot.
I know, we're going in a minute, baby. That bit there is the bit I normally plant potatoes in, but I've hammered it. So I've been digging in chicken poo to try and improve the soil, but I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that bit or just leave it to go fallow. On all these raised beds, I've got strawberries in. My mum wants some strawberry runners for her allotment, so I'm going to have to pull some of them off and give them her strawberries. Look, and some of the bulbs we planted last year have come back up. There's been his baby pear tree at the end. And these lovely little purple flowers have come up, and they're not from a bulb, so I don't know where they've come from, but they're nice, so they can stay. And that's what we've been moving stuff down the allotment in. Pudge made a back to it, look, 'cause it had no back on it, hold the stuff in.
I don't tell me by mistake, I need to put
You got something in your boot?
Yeah, it's more.
So there's not much going on at the minute, and how much we get done depends on your man here. But we'll see how it goes on throughout the year. I'm going to do it every single month, this gardening collab, till October. So just pink.
You know one of them purple flowers, then comes up, then on this size, medium, and now we planted more, and now that one's not here.
It might come back yet, Pink. It's early days yet. So if you're here anyway, see you next time. And if you're only here for the gardening collaboration, I'll see you next month. Hopefully next month I'll have more to show you, and it'll be a bit more less chaotic video. You're happy now. Hello, little man. Hello.
What is it then?